What is up, everybody? Today we are back on Minecraft, and we're going to be taking a look at a trap that will actually allow you to let people into a room very simply. So you can see here, I can just walk normally into this room. However, now that I'm inside, I actually cannot get out of this room. You can see I can run towards this door, try and jump, but there's absolutely no way for me to walk through this doorway right now because of the way we built this room. Now, many of you guys may already know how this trap works, and it's actually this stuff right down here, which is called soul sand. For those of you guys who don't know, you can kind of see the souls of like little creepers or something inside of it. But essentially, that just allows you to trap people inside. And I know what you're thinking, right? I know you're thinking, well, they could just break out the soul sand, right, and then get out of the room. And that's true unless you have the lava above. So you can see there I have the little lava up on top. If I go ahead and I just flip this lever, now it effectively creates yet another door that stops them from maybe not digging that out, but from escaping through the doorway. Because now you see I can't get out of this room without first burning and you know, becoming altogether toasted in the lava. So this trap is super easy to make, and I'm just going to show you guys very quickly how to build this in your world and use it to your to troll your friends. So to start off, what you need to do is you need to first off build a room, and I'm just going to build a room about the same size as my other one here. So if I go ahead and I do this, and now you can see I left out this middle area here because in here we actually need to place soul sand. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill up this entire floor area with soul sand, just like so. There we are, and then we are going to go ahead and build a room very quickly up around it. Now, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Megalodon, I think is how you say it, or Megalon, maybe there's no D, over on Twitter. He went ahead and reminded me like of this trap because I've known how to do this for quite a while, I think, and I think a lot of you guys probably already know how to build this trap as well. However, with that little lava thing, I think we add kind of a new dimension to it. So I did want to bring a video to you guys because I know a lot of people who watch my videos are both new to Minecraft and maybe don't know this trap, or they just haven't thought about building it in quite a while, and now you can build it again in your world to troll your friends. Now, after you've gone ahead and built the walls of your room, what you need to make sure you do is you want to go ahead and place a top to your door frame. So you want to make sure that this is 2 blocks high, and when you go ahead and do that, your trap is actually complete now. So if you were to walk into this room, you wouldn't actually be able to get out, and a lot of people are probably wondering, well, wait, why can't I get out of this room? Well, when you step on this soul sand, you are actually going to step down kind of a notch. It's like a little tick below where this block is. It doesn't look like it, right? Because it looks like these 2 blocks are flush and that they're the same height, but when I go ahead and I walk on the soul sand, if you look very closely, you're going to see that I actually fall down just a little bit. So if I walk, and right there, so you saw how I kind of fell down. I'm kind of inside of the block more so than I am normally. So you can see there my feet are kind of inside of the block, and it's actually that stops me from getting out of the room because now I actually cannot jump out of this room, and that's inside of my head there. But now I actually can't jump out of this room because of the soul sand is a little bit lower and I can't get through the doorway. Now, if you ever get stuck in a trap like this and you want to get out, what you can very simply do, if you don't want to break up the soul sand or you're in a hurry and you need to get out, you know, fast, you can actually just grab some carpet if I can find it. And if you place the carpet on top of the soul sand, not only will you no longer be slowed by the soul sand, because soul sand naturally makes you slower, but then you can also walk out of the room very simply. So that's kind of a counter troll to your friends. If you ever go into a room and you see a room like this, like, because most people when they build this trap, what they're going to do is they're going to put a chest inside of here or something. And when you go ahead and you try and grab the chest, I didn't even grab the chest, did I? No, I did not, of course. Classic. So there's going to be probably a chest on the inside. So if I go ahead and oh, I didn't do it. Ugh. This menu is so annoying when you have a full inventory. There we are. So there's probably going to be a chest on the inside. You're going to come in here. You're going to look inside. Maybe there'll be something. Maybe there won't. You know, sometimes they'll troll you even harder, and there won't even be anything in the chest. You're going to turn around and try and leave, and then they're just going to be standing there looking at you, and you're going to be like, oh, so I can't get through the doorway. This is kind of weird. But then you're going to be like, okay, well, I can just break these out. And then if they went ahead and they built that lava thing that I did before, then they're definitely not going to be able to get out of that room. Especially if you build this room, and like you can see here, I use stone. Obviously, you can build this out of anything, especially if you built this out of like obsidian. There would be literally no way for them to escape the room unless you let them out by stopping the lava flow. Because they would just be trapped in there, obviously on the other side of the lava, unable to escape. Even if they did dig out the blocks, like you can see here, like even if you dig out the blocks, obviously you're still going to get burned and you're going to die. So obviously, if you guys want to make this trap a little bit more maniacal, a little bit more dangerous, you can just build this very simple lava thing on top here. Essentially how it works is I just have some redstone here with some pistons. You can see when the pistons are extended, the lava is off. They can come into the room, get the chest if there was a chest in here. There we are. If there was a chest here, they come in here, get the chest, they get trapped, and then you could flip the lava switch. and then they would burn to death, obviously, because of, you know, it's lava. But to build this, obviously, all I have here is some redstone, and when you do this, you want to make sure that you have a repeater here over the piston. Obviously, now that lava is going to burn that, but you want to have a piston going into the actual piston, because otherwise the piston isn't going to extend. And after you've done that, you can just wire it down with this vertical redstone here pretty simply. You can see how I did that before the lava was there. There was redstone on all of this. And then the redstone comes down, right down here to a lever that when you go ahead and you flip on and off, will determine whether or not the pistons are open or closed. You can see how those switch there. So that is how you build a very, very simple room that you can't escape from. I guess an unescapable room, if you want to call it that. It's very, very simple, very, very quick to build, and pretty trollish. Obviously, you're not probably going to kill very many people with this unless you actually build the lava, but it is a good troll, especially for people who are new to Minecraft, because they're going to be like, why can't I get out of this room? I am trapped. I cannot get out. And why am I slow, too? You know, they'll be like, what the heck is going on? So anyway, you guys can go ahead and build this in your world if you would like. And I think that's about it for the unescapable room trap. If you guys have any questions about how this works, you guys can feel free to drop those down in the comment section. It's a pretty straightforward trap, so I'm sure you guys can figure out how this works, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably built it already. But if you guys haven't seen this for a while, you guys just learned something new, maybe you guys are new to Minecraft, like I said, feel free to drop me a like down below. Make sure you guys subscribe for some more Minecraft console content in the future, because I will be your #1 source for everything Minecraft on the console, and make sure you guys stick around for some later videos. So thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I will see all of you guys later with another video. So peace.